Hello. So in today's video, before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel so far, and I hope you're liking the videos that I've posted. And I want to continue striving to make the best videos that I can, trying to cover all things that the bigger channels are covering, so that, we can continue to grow and become a big channel one day and just post the best, you know, paranormal, creepy alien encounter type stuff that we can that it just isn't being seen out there. As I said, I just want to say thank you to everyone. And in today's video, we're going to jump back into the paranormal and spooky space with some more stories. So let's get going to our first one. So this first one was posted to the paranormal subreddit by Shadowfret SRT, and it's the Hinsdale, New York Dandy House. I caught this picture on my thermal camera, and this is right after our motion detectors go off on the couch where two exorcisms were performed at 3:15 in the AM. Any ideas? This was at the Dandy House in Hinsdale, New York, during an all-night investigation. So as we can see, the OP has posted these pictures. So here's the temperature, etc. Guessing that's the couch, probably a hotspot. And it looks like this is what the OP is looking at. So if we go back to this picture, you can definitely see some sort of shadow there. You can just make out its body, its head. You can't really see any limbs or anything, but you can definitely see something there. Um, Looking at that, there's definitely no one sitting there. So, and if it's dark, there really shouldn't be anything being able to make that shadow. But again, all we have is the two pictures. We don't know if it is dark, but you can definitely see something there. What it is, who knows? I have no idea. Could it just be a shadow from someone else? Maybe. But it's definitely pretty creepy and spooky. Um, Let me know down in the comments what you think it is. And on to the next one. So in this next one, also posted to the paranormal subreddit by apprehensive underscore ad underscore 9284, is titled Seattle Ghost Tour. So, so the OP states, "Hi everyone, first time posting here. These photos I captured in July 2014 on a ghost tour in Seattle. The tour guide was taking us to various spot around Pike Place, Market, and the Belltown neighborhood. During the tour, they took us to the outside of Kell's Pub, not in Post Alley, but the upper side on First Ave. The building the pub is in has an interesting history, as it was the first mortuary in Seattle, opened in 1903, from what I see online. On arrival, the tour guide gave us a brief history and encouraged participants to take photos. We did not go inside the building. All photos were taken from the outside. The tour guide mentioned to take photos in threes, as you could look at all three to see if there are any anomalies, etc. I was a bit tipsy and recall reaching my hand and phone in the mail slot of the door and firing away with photos, all with my flash on. We started walking to the next tour location. I was looking at the photos and was surprised at what I saw. To me, it looks like a woman screaming, perhaps in pain or anguish as well. There is what looks like to be a wing, regardless, cool but unsettling. I've also included a photo of the doorway as it disappears as well. So the OP has posted several photos. So here's the photos. Look, you can definitely see a lot going on in this photo. You have this, and you have what appears to be a face, and then what someone else in the comments motioned is this down here as well, which is definitely unsettling. You know, you, you, you just you can still see the person, and you can see this bit down here. And then this bit disappears. Well, that's still there. If that is a face, I'm not too sure, but there's another photo of it. Yeah, it's definitely pretty unsettling and pretty spooky. It's definitely transparent. As the OP said, the flash was on, so maybe they caught someone with the flash. Who knows? You know, is it creepy and spooky? Yes. Paranormal? Maybe. Pareidolia? Maybe. Who knows? Let's look at the comments. So someone posted this zoomed in picture where you can make out another face, some eyes, anything else, no idea. You know, but it's definitely spookish. Ugh, cool. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely creep. It's definitely Creep Town. It's definitely Creep Town. Yeah. See, someone said it's all creepy. Yep. It's a reflection of a nose empty eye socketed to a participant. Duh. I see what you're saying. Seeing, but they all look like window reflections. That one is still a little creepy. The third one is a little bit likely a weird reflection too. OP says that they reached in through the mail slot to take these pictures, assuming that to be the case. They're not being taken through a window. At least that's my understanding of it. I'm certainly not saying they're ghosts, but I don't think I understand how it could be a reflection if the pics weren't taken through a piece of glass to reflect an image. Someone says I missed that part. They still like reflections to me, though. Now I'm not sure how they might be, unless there maybe was a window inside the house. Could they be reflections? Who knows? Someone else says I see faces everywhere. I know someone will likely tell me it's pareidolia, but I still believe that lady's face looks like she's in anguish. And that white table floating below her looks like it has a body lying on it in the first two pictures. In the second picture, I thought it was a hand on the white table thing just below her face, but comparing it to the first picture, it looks like a woman's body laying down and her hair is laid above her head on the table thing. There's definitely a lot going on in these photos, for sure. Look, is it paranormal? Maybe pareidolia? Maybe. Is it reflections? Who knows? There's really not enough evidence for us to make a judgment either way. Let me know what you think in the thought. So this next one comes from the r/aliens subreddit, and the OP Adventures Grape 19 posted serious weird flying orb in the sky. It's posted a video, so let's have a look at that first. So as you can see, they're zoomed in on that object in the sky. It's definitely bright and weird. What is it? Who knows? Um, but it's definitely a UAP. As someone in the comments mentioned, it's definitely a UAP. It's erratic, and if it's a drone, it's pretty impressive. The OP responded, "Yeah, I don't think it to be a drone. The movement is bizarre. How far up it is, and how bright it is. Look, it's definitely bright. It's definitely bizarre." Someone tries to tell the OP it's artificial, then the OP, yeah, says it's not. Yeah, play the erratic movement could easily be movement of the camera filming a static object past a mid-range treetop branch. The movement even kind of bounces like a step somewhere in there. Then the OP suggests he's standing still and zooming in and out. Look, I'm no expert on UAPs. Do I think aliens exist? Look, uh, do I think we're alone in this universe? Look, no. Do I think we're intelligent enough to have contact with aliens? Again, no. I don't. Look, I think the odds of us being alone in the universe are minimal. But look, it's definitely an interesting video nonetheless. Let me know what you think down in the comment section and on to the next one. If you like this video, give it a like. If you like the channel, give it a subscribe. And if you want to stay notified for future videos, hit that bell. So this next one posted to the r/ghost subreddit, so I have seen it before. I'm not going to do this too often as it's not what I want to do, but I'm going to include it because I think it is a really good one. So it's a video of a janitor in a school. Um, and I will play the video for you now.
You guys. All right. just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, every night something happens, some spooky shit. I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe him until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see? That right there. Shit. Just Ooh, okay. See, no. It just follows me no matter what. Ooh, no, I can't.
So as you can see from that video, the balloon follows the janitor essentially from the far wall in the classroom, basically out of the door, and then as the video ends, the janitor sees a shadow figure essentially run across another room in the back that I'm guessing is empty given it's late at night, and the janitor is the only one there, and given the speed the figure moved across the room, I think adds to the creepiness of it all. Look, as the comments in this particular post have said, I would have left and been fired. Don't even care. Look, I agree with that. Look, someone else jokes, imagine the balloon is home when you get there. Yeah, no. It's how you unfortunately fires are started. I'm not look, I'm not saying do that, but that's yeah, that is absolutely creepy and bizarre. Look, basically the comments on this are just nope, nope, and nope. Is it creepy and spooky? 100% that's creepy and spooky. Is there any explanation for that? No way. A balloon essentially has a mind of its own and just wants to follow the janitor in the room. Look, someone says balloons that have lost just enough helium. So Halloween. So someone says Halloween night one year, a balloon my daughter had earlier in the day that was floating on the ceiling in the kitchen comes drifting into the dining room, just past the TV at little kid height, while my wife and I were watching a horror movie. Scared the absolute bejesus out of us. Look, someone said balloons that have lost just enough helium. They're at natural buoyancy are so creepy when one drifts out from behind a wall at childhood height to oh boy. Look, that be the case, maybe. But look, I tend to lean away from that, given the fact of the shadow figure running across the room in the very back of the hall that we noticed on camera just as the video was ending. Look, let me know in the comment section what you think of this incident, as it is definitely creepy and spooky. And on to the next one. So this next one also posted to the r/ghost subreddit, among Ghost Girl. So I'm not going to pronounce that, but it looks like it's Pong Zong inside home. So the backstory of a Pong Zong is a Hmong ghost girl who haunts homes of Hmongs and may also follow you home if you stay too late at night walking home alone or even driving. They'll attach themselves to you for whatever reason since you are alone at night. Perhaps they are lonely. Their feet are pointed backwards and have long black hair in front of their faces. Photo shows her long arms, fingers that her long arms and fingers that looks like they go past her knees. Photo was taken at a Hmong home where a nephew ran around taking photos of the house via a cell phone. She was seen spotted upstairs in the hallway. The family do have daughters, but none of them resemble her. She hasn't been seen since. I go there sometimes and it does have a creepy aura upstairs. Messing with the editing and brightness can show her form. I'm not an expert in digital edits, but feel free to enhance. So the OP has posted a couple of photos. Let's have a look. So you can see someone standing right there. That's obviously what he's talking about. That's yeah, more blurred photo. You can definitely see legs and hair. And that's even worse. We'll go back to the first one. But you can definitely see the black hair, the body, arms maybe going down waist length, which is generally most people. Um, look, is there something there? Yes. He said the family does have daughters, so there's really no way of knowing if it's not one of the daughters, maybe, and it was just a really bad photo. Someone, I'm not going to read that. Someone said, "What's among?" Sorry if I'm a little bit slow or sound ignorant right now. I'm just not familiar. Good question. I love teaching people because we are such a small group in the Asian nationalities. Hmong people are from Southeast Asian countries, since we don't have one of our own or a government. Although we are originally from China, you can find us in small villages and clans from Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, and China. We have our own language, Hmong, but no written language with symbols. This is why you see how I spelled the ghost name, and that's because we use the ABC for our written language. We came to the United States and some to France during and after the Vietnam War. Hmongs were allied with the Americans and were even trained by the CIA Green Beret to help fight the Viet Cong, since the Hmongs also knew the lay of the land. When allied with the United States, Hmong people were persecuted for helping the Americans, as many had to flee as refugees with the help of Americans during the war. And after today, there are mainly Hmong communities in states such as California, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, also in France. And yes, we have our traditional clothing, food, and traditions. Hope that is readable. Okay, well, yeah. Look, so is it a ghost? Maybe, who knows? Um, is it creepy? Yes, but again, I'm a bit iffy on if it's paranormal. Maybe pareidolia. But look, let me know what you think down in the comment section and on to the next one. So for our last story posted to the r/ghost subreddit, the OP titled this: In 2019, on a trip to Savannah, Georgia, we photographed what appears to be an apparition of a little boy. So they state. In 2019, I was visiting Savannah, Georgia, where I was born, with my family and touring the squares and famously reported haunted sites. We had taken many photos, but it was when we were reviewing the photos that we noticed something in the window that we had not seen with our own eyes. It was at the infamous Benjamin Wilson House at 432 Abercorn Street, claimed to be one of the most haunted houses in Savannah. As we zoomed in, we saw what appeared to be an image of a child in the window. It seems to be a little boy to me. Afterwards, I took another look at with my eyes, only to find no such image. There are fabled rumors of children dying tragically in that house. At the time we visited, it was boarded up, fenced off with signs posted. Do you see what I see? Feel free to share your thoughts. So the OP has posted two photos. So look, here's the house, here's the photo, and look, even without zooming in, it's clear that there is something sitting in that window. Go to this one. As you can see, there's definitely what appears to be a child. It looks like they're dressed in a suit of some kind, smartly dressed, nice hair, well groomed. Um, Potentially period clothing. But look, there's definitely something there. There's definitely an apparition, maybe. It's definitely paranormal, perhaps. As you can see, the house is fenced off, and as the OP stated, is even boarded up. So it's not likely that a child could get into that house, even if they wanted to. Let's have a look at some of the comments. Nah, we're not reading that one. Man, if I was a ghost, I wouldn't use windows to look out. I'd just float through the wall to get a better view. It's definitely weird. Someone says, "Is that the Sorrelweed House haunted AF?" We all know what that sounds like. You are correct, but no, this is the Benjamin Wilson House. The whole city is riddled with ghosts and charm. Someone says pareidolia. Um, Look, I'm not inclined to believe it's pareidolia in this instance, simply because, given that the house is boarded up, as the OP stated, it's creepy and weird. Someone says, "I see him. Looks like he's dressed up a bit." Yep, he's suited and booted up. People hella dumb if they don't believe there's an afterlife and there's souls who don't find their way there, so they're trapped on Earth. Someone says, "Look, I see what appears to be a little boy, dark hair, dark suit, with a bow tie. What apparitions are seen here? Are seen there?" The OP said the building was vacant with no trespassing sign and locked up tight. Couldn't see him with our naked eyes. Interesting what situation like this is encountered, and people want to find out about a location they need to track down and find a local historian. Go to the local library, newspaper, even the courthouse, and ask the recorder of deeds if there's any information on the home, former owners, etc. There's a lot of documented activity in this house. It is well known as a haunted site, one of the most haunted sites in one of the most haunted cities. Someone says a reflection. I don't think it's a reflection. You look. Someone says it's something white in a window. It means nothing. Someone says it has clear human. It is a clear human shape. When I yeah, since someone mentioned an arm against the window frame, I see the figure. Point is, it could be anything, and you can't discount the probability of someone just being stood there. That particular person's not wrong. You can't discount that probability. But look, is it creepy and spooky? Yes. Could someone maybe have broken it? Maybe. But given if it's boarded up as tight as the OP says, and all the no trespassing signs, I highly doubt it. And look, I hope you enjoyed this video. And as I said at the beginning, we're definitely trying to grow this channel. Please help me achieve that goal of growing so I can continue to bring the best content to you, the viewers, that I can. Until next time.